a different song. There we go. No, let's get a different one. I don't want that one either. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get something more hardcore and fun. Come on, let's go. Come on. Oh, my God. Fuck. Oh, shit. All right, that's good. What's up, guys? We're live. Gosh, that was comfortable. I really wanted the perfect song. I want to make sure that song's perfect to get the energy as tight as we can get it, get as excited as we can, and get everybody comfortable.
You're a music guy, too.
Part of the point of this show is to have the audience extremely comfortable and extremely ready. And really ready. So what I want to do is before every episode is make sure that the music sounds just the way I want it. So that's what we were dealing with, guys. I know it's embarrassing. I know it's kind of like this. I gotta go like this. They're not even ready when we go live. Sorry we're late, guys. We're a little bit late. It seems like a normal thing for us now to be late at Wednesday at 8 because that rhymes. So guys, 8:10. It's Wednesday. Welcome to episode 78 of Skeleton Realm Live. One of the premier great live experiences online. You know, I don't see a whole lot of great live streams anymore, especially not on YouTube.com, which is where we are now. We also are streaming to Twitch, I believe, right? So are we on Twitch?
We're live on Twitch right now, Doug.
Guys, we're live on Twitch, too, so if you enjoy Twitch, why don't you go over there and enjoy that as well? I have both those windows open, but I was just thinking the other day, I don't see any great shows anymore that are live. Do you?
I thought the same thing. No, I haven't seen any good show. Wait.
I don't see any that are good. They all kind of seem to suck. They all kind of seem to be terrible. And so it's kind of funny to me when I click on my television set and dial up YouTube.com. One of the only great shows I'm seeing is Skeleton Realm Live, and that's a show that I host. And I go, I don't want to watch my own show, but I have to because there's nothing else really to watch. Do you find that too, Sam?
I agree 100%. There's nothing to watch except for this.
Except for this. So you guys came to the right place. Wednesday, 8 p.m. We're so excited to get into it. It is a back to the basics show if I've ever really seen one. I was reviewing the show doc this evening before we went live, and I thought, well, I've never actually seen one of that basic. And we use basic as a pejorative, but tonight is really a basic show. What do you say?
It's so back to the basic. Our tardiness has no excuse. There's no prank. I wanted to prank you. I didn't have time to prank you. Sorry. Look at that. It's beautiful pink,
so red
lips.
And pink. Yeah, so I'm so glad you didn't prank me, but what we're getting some preparations before the show, which is to say, guys, we got, just wanted to put that on. So we have some new viewers every now and then. Most weeks, you know, we have a very minimal returning viewers and minimal new viewers as well. But some of those viewers are new, and some of the returning viewers might have forgotten and might just need their memory jogged slightly and just to understand who we are, what we're all about. And so we wanted to make it real easy for some of the new viewers. And like I said before, some of the returning ones who I just need a little bit of a reminder. And that's to say, let's put some name tags on. So guys, I am Doug. If you're wondering, I am Doug, and this is, who's this?
I'm Sam here. This is the old name tag. Let's hear it.
So yeah, my name's Doug Bleichner. I'm here, the host of Skeleton Realm Live. It's just so exciting.
Curse word detected.
And Sam, before we start getting into some of these great guests, I kind of wanted to ask you something. What is this for?
What is that?
This?
Why'd you brought that up? Brought that over?
I saw this. I just didn't know what this was. Do we need this?
No, not tonight.
Oh, come on. We can use it for something, right? Come on, just this one.
I don't think that's going to, if the viewers know we have one of those, I don't think that's going to sit well with the viewers.
I don't care.
See that we have one of those.
I'm tired of hiding it. I think we should bring this out, include it in the show, have it be a part of something, a segment, and talk about it, and show it, and be proud of it for once.
Well, we've got a lot of explaining to do if that's going to be the case.
I say screw it. We'll explain later. This has been sitting on the shelf for, I don't know, what, a year and a half now? Yeah. It's collecting cobwebs, and I want to bring it out and show everybody. So I think the viewers are ready, the fans are ready, and they would love to have this be a part of the show tonight. Maybe we could do it as some hat or something. It would be so...
Do you want to put it on the credit union?
Okay, yeah, please. So guys, we've got a great cast of guests tonight. I say cast, and I just mean that I just mean that in that they're not casted like as a movie. We have a great group of guests is what I really meant to say. You look so sharp tonight. Can we take a moment to just appreciate Sam looking so sharp? Look at that. And he's loving that to match. Oh my God. We got a super chat from Fintan Perez. Says Doug and Partyboy69 equals same optometrist.
Oh.
Partyboy69, a great content creator that we do respect tremendously. I don't know, maybe. Now these are not prescription. These are just for style. I hate to say some of the things I do in life are for vanity and style. I know I don't kind of come across as that kind of guy, but I do like to look really good and look really slick. And so, yeah, sometimes I wear sunglasses. I know, look at that red blazer. It's red hot, somebody might say. But yeah, sometimes I like to look slick and just look cool, and so my glasses are not prescription. So I know that we try to be honest on the show, and so I'm just being honest.
It's bright in here as well.
Butte Cheeks is back.
Woo!
Butte, welcome, Butte. Says, Sam, you always look fly as hell, and that's so true.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever heard Butte Cheeks tell a lie. And if you've heard Butte Cheeks tell a lie, let me know, because you might be hallucinating and have some problems, because I don't believe it's Butte Cheeks has ever told a lie.
It is. I am blending in. I'm blending in so much the face tracker isn't catching me very well.
Oh my gosh, you're so yellow that it's not even catching you. Look at that, you gotta buck up to it. Whoa, what the heck's going on? What the?
Yours works great.
I'm good to go,
I need
brother.
more contrasting colors. I fooled NVIDIA. Today we're proud.
Today we are proud. Why is that? Because it's episode 78.
Looks to the brass. Wow, they got real brass on this song.
Episode 78. So guys, the first guests tonight are the Punish Me sign installers. I wanted to talk about something right off the bat. I mentioned it in the Discord. This has to do with that.
That's a good guest.
The Punish Me sign installers. Oh, we've got a super chat from Melissa Garoon. Says, I love the spinning credit union. I lost almost all my money in a pretend credit union. Thank you, Melissa. Again, we'll get to that. And this is classic with some of you guys. This is classic, isn't it, with some of these guys?
Some of these guys are so classic.
They are so ready to talk about our spinner guest. And right off the bat, right at the top of the show, and some of y'all get so excited and so ready. And I'm just saying, you guys are chomping at the bits. Relax. I'm just saying, relax. We'll get to the credit union. So shut the F up.
Curse word detected.
Where were you before
So,
the interruption
guys,
with
we
us?
got the Punish Me sign installers. Now, this week, I had something happen to me. Can we get some somber music?
Absolutely, I have that tab pulled up.
This is tough for me to talk about because this is very tough. And you guys know that I've been the victim before of having my vehicle suffer damages from the rear end.
I'm glad you're going to talk about this. I wasn't sure if you were. Look at that.
The rear end of my
Curse
vehicle
word
is
detected.
always getting screwed up. Now, this week, guys, I drive a Toyota Tacoma truck. I love my Toyota Tacoma. What a great vehicle that is. What a reliable vehicle that is. We love Toyota. My family's very brand loyal to Toyota, plain and simple. I've driven a Corolla before. I've had a Prius to match. But I do drive a Tacoma now. And if there's something about Tacomas that y'all might know, I'm going to get real Southern with y'all tonight. And I'm going to let my real accent come out. Y'all haven't heard this before. Y'all haven't heard the way I talk, the talk. So I drive a Tacoma, Toyota Tacoma. Great vehicle. What happens to Toyota Tacomas frequently is tailgate theft.
Oh my gosh.
It's very easy to steal a tailgate on a Toyota Tacoma. And somebody came into my driveway in the middle of the night, in the fall of darkness, like a coward, I might add. If you're gonna take my Toyota tailgate, come at me in the daytime where I can see you and we can fight it out. And if you beat me in a hand-to-hand combat match, you can have my tailgate. Heck, you can have my whole vehicle.
That's a Southern tradition.
That's the tradition. We duel in the South. We duel.
Tailgate.
We duel to preserve our honor.
A lot of people have heard of the tailgate party, but
That's right.
the duel is equally important, isn't it?
But guys, they came in and took my tailgate. They took it right off the damn truck.
Curse word
They
detected.
came in, took my tailgate, so I don't have a tailgate on my truck. And guys, you know that last year my RAV4, another great Toyota vehicle, was absolutely totaled by a hit-and-run driver who hit the back of my RAV4 and smashed the hell out of it. And that was the end of that RAV4. And so this year I'm just getting my tailgate taken, and I went online to check tailgates. And guys, from the factory, if I go to Toyota, of course, they're going to charge me $2,000 at least. And if I go aftermarket, maybe $500, $600. But guess what's on the aftermarket, guys? Guess what happens if I go to eBay or I go anywhere else and get an aftermarket tailgate? Guess what that is? That's a stolen tailgate that some thief is selling me. So I'm gonna go ahead and participate in this black market, this behind closed doors market of the tailgates? No. I have principles. I'm not doing that. And I'm certainly not paying $2,000 to Toyota to get a new gate. And here's the other thing you might say, Doug, why doesn't insurance cover that? I don't know. Have you dealt with a big insurance company? I made a claim. I have Geico. I went on my app, made a claim. They said, sorry, this is considered a catastrophic loss, and you don't have that type of coverage, and so a tailgate theft does not qualify for vehicle theft either. It's this medium ground. Of course, big surprise, the insurance company has created a medium ground where you can't get all the money I pay them over all the years of being a loyal customer, and I don't get a new tailgate.
Doug, you could...
So I guess go ahead.
Well, I'm just going to suggest you know that if you were to buy a used one, it would be stolen, right?
Yeah, I would say, I can't be certain, but I would say probably a 90% chance that thing would be stolen. Yeah.
Where you have your serial number for your tailgate, right? You could potentially
They don't put the VIN numbers on them. They had just started doing that, and mine's a 2017. Yeah, beer stinks real bad, don't it? So, guys, what you're probably wondering is, what does that have to do? Let's get some fun music on again and stop being so somber. So what you guys are probably wondering, I know it's clear, you're saying, what does that have to do with the Punish Me sign installers? Well, the Punish Me sign installers are a great crew that come and put a sign in your yard that says, punish me, please punish me. And I'm at that point where I'm just ready. Just punish me. Getting rear-ended in front of my house, hit and run, getting my tailgate, getting trash thrown in my yard. We've had dumpers dumping trash all over the neighborhood. So I just want to put a sign that says, can y'all punish me? Can y'all just punish me? Because I think reverse psychology might work with some of this punishment. To say, why don't you guys come punish me? Hey, I'm here, punish me. And they might go, we don't want to punish him. He wants it.
Is that the general use case for our first guest?
Yes. So they'll put up a punish me sign to deter punishment. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that might be against their TOS terms.
Yeah. No.
It's not.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan S. says, Doug smells so bad, and I can smell him from here.
That's
Sam,
not true.
can you attest to that?
No, Doug does not smell bad.
Okay,
but
there you go. So we've got a liar.
He
so Jordan S. is a liar.
Farted out of his asshole right before the show, and he went
but
in
that's
the other
gone
room.
now. That's
he went in the other
Curse
room.
word detected.
Waited for about 20 minutes and came back out, and it followed him out.
It follows me, and I create followers.
It's in your pockets. You got to empty your pockets to pull out the whites of your pockets.
That's true. Touche says, tailgate jackers will be hunted and scored. I don't condone violence against anyone, against the tailgate jackers. I love my enemy, and I do not condone that, but what you do in your free time is your business. I'm not going to also stop you from doing some sort of vigilante justice as well. I'm not going to stop you from doing that, but as for me, I will not condone that, and I say, no, do not do that. But I'm not your father. I can't force you to not do some vigilante stuff. Cal Max says, hey, Skelly crew, I need to know, what kind of mud do you sip? There's way too many kinds at the grocery store, and I get overwhelmed. Please help. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I'm not blaming Cal Mac, but maybe I haven't been clear enough, guys. The mud recipe is in the Paters podcast.
Yep.
So if you get on Paters podcast, we talk about our mud all the time, and it's a great recipe. It's an incredible beverage invented by Sam, I will say, Sam Wagstaff. Delicious mud. I'm loving my mud. But hop on the Paters Pod. It's an additional hour-long podcast after the show that we do live, and you can listen to it later, video or audio or video on demand if you give us $5 a month.
And something so interesting about the Paters Pod that we're going to do after this for Paters only is that Doug's going to announce on Paters Pod an additional new show situation stream
for Paters
only.
Cat's out of the bag a little bit. We got a new show.
Well,
what does that mean? Well, I'll explain in Paters Pod. A new stream, a new show. Guys, this is big, and this is going to be weekly as well. And for Paters. And for everybody else as well, a little bit in a little bit of a different way.
Haters will see.
But we're going to have
we'll see one day, soon enough.
Is this like Christmas or what, guys?
It's going to start slow and get quick and be epic. Yes? Be epic? Let the cat out of the bag. Tater is a Patreon member.
So we're going so slow through this. It's going to be a long one tonight, guys.
Looking forward to the announcement. Please
guys, after that, we got Screw It Tater Tot. Tater Tot. I think we had Tater Tot on in one of the earlier episodes, but this is a different Tater Tot. This is not the Tater Tot that was on for keen viewers. This is Screw It Tater Tot. Tater Tot has had it up to here just like me. I got to know Tater Tot through the Punish Me sign installers, because that's how I found out about the sign installers. I saw somebody with a Punish Me sign. I went up to their door, knocked on it, and there was an individual named Tater Tot, and Tater Tot was pissed. And Tater Tot was the one who explained to me what the sign was all about. Tater Tot put his arms up in the air and said, "Punish me, dude, punish me. Let's go." I said, "Well, I don't want to punish you. I'm just curious about the sign. What's going on?" He said, "They call me Tater Tot, and they call me something else to match. They call me Screw It Tater Tot, because I've said screw it in life, and I've said screw all this, that, and the other, and I hate it, and I'm pissed at the world."
Curse word detected.
And I said, "Tater Tot, that's unhealthy to be living with that kind of anger." And so we talked it out for about 6 hours, and I think we both came to a lot of conclusions during that discussion. After that, guys, we've got Joyful Colleagues, a really different vibe switch, and you know some of these individuals where you are.
I work with them.
That's right. You might have a few of these individuals that you work with. I don't know where you work with. If you're a chatter, you might work at a restaurant. You might work at a hotel. You might work at a large corporate entity. You might work at a financial institution, such as a bank. You might work for a wealth management company. You might work for a hedge fund. You might be an attorney. You might be a physician at a hospital working. You might be a firefighter or a policeman. You might be a pilot. You might be in the Army. But I would guarantee that if you're any of those things, somewhere around you, you've got some joyful colleagues, and guess what? They're going to be on the show. So all the joyful colleagues of the nation and of all the nations of the earth will be here tonight.
Good small talk. Great with small
I'm
talk.
sucking my mud down the wrong pipes.
Gosh, bud. Look at that. Yum.
So, guys, after that, we've got disrespectful teens with zero respect for their elders. I was in front of some disrespectful teens on the way over here. So I was on the way over here on the highway. I was in front of them on the highway, and they weren't tailgating me too bad, really. We were in sort of stop and go traffic, so it wasn't that bad. But I could just see it on their faces that they just did not respect their elders. And being, an individual of 31 years old, Sam, what are you, 33? Guys, we're at that age where I would consider myself an elder to a teen.
Certainly.
I would say an elder. And so some of the disrespect in town that I get from some of the teens walking around, and first of all, it shocks me that some of these teens are allowed to just roam the streets in town. I go downtown.
When you were a teen, did you do that?
Well, yeah, I kind of did, yeah. But it's different now. Things are different now. And so, it's not, and first of all, it's not that they're just out and about, without any supervision. It's mainly the disrespect. So I don't get the respect that I deserve. I would appreciate.
Well, do they know that you're older?
Well, you can tell. I'm obviously more mature and older.
What's the problem?
The problem is I don't understand. I need someone to say, "Listen, I respect you, sir. I understand that you're wiser than I, that you're older, you have some experience. And so for that reason, sir, I want to give you some respect and put some respect on your name and say, sir, I respect you as a citizen of our community that is older." I would just appreciate something like that.
Well, I think they probably don't know they probably think you're one of them, and you should just approach them and just explain.
You might be right. We'll work on that. Oh, God. After that, guys, we've got the Highway Observation Dome security guards. Have you seen the new dome on I-20?
Yes.
So, guys, I don't know if you've been to, you've been to the aquarium.
Huh?
You've been to the Georgia Aquarium.
Of course, I famously attended a quinceañera.
And you danced for the first time at a quinceañera at the Georgia Aquarium. That is so cool. And what I wanted to ask you about that, and so some of the Realmers too, have you been to the penguin exhibit at the Georgia Aquarium?
The what?
Penguin exhibit.
No.
Maybe it's the zoo.
No, it's got to be an aquatic bird.
I can't remember if it's the aquarium or the zoo, but the penguin exhibit, guys, you can crawl underneath into the exhibit. They have a tunnel.
On your back, and you look.
You could go on your back, but you come up to this area and you pop up, and it's a glass, or more like plexiglass dome. And you stand in the dome, and you look around and you can see all the penguins having fun all around you, and you're right in the action. The penguins might be sitting on it and jumping around it. So that's cool, right? Does everybody understand that concept? Guys, we have an observation dome for I-20. So right between the HOV lane and the next lane over to the right, we've got a dome at I-20. It's at Boulevard and I-20. That exit right before that, you can climb under that tunnel and you can watch those cars go by. How cool is that?
That is
I thought
so
that was really
cool.
fun.
Oh my God! I didn't know that's what it was for. I thought it was a ramp or something.
You can use it as a ramp. Pop! So we've got the security guards from the observation dome.
Oh gosh, this next guest. Wow.
This next one's kind of crazy. Guys, we've got Helen of Troy. So this is an epic beauty of ancient style. The face that launched 1,000 ships, they say, the epic Trojan War. We've got Helen. If you guys have heard of the Trojan War, some of the Hellenistic is where the Hellenism comes from with the Greeks as well.
Named after her, huh? History style.
Oh, did I pop?
You okay?
Did I pop? Yeah, Yeah, let me just... Yes. It's a goond. 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 All right. Oh, shit! Oh, just we revealed some of that. Oh, I popped those. Okay.
Chair check-in.
All right. Okay, guys. After that, we've got old tires from ComCom's clown car. I don't know about you. I'm tired of watching ComCom come down the road, squeaking his big round Gordon horn. And those tires to match are screeching as well. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. Excuse my language. But ComCom and his clown car need to quiet down and get out of my neighborhood. And so we've got the tires from ComCom clown car, which will explode. After that, guys, we've got the ice cream dwellers, the tiny frozen sweet bud blasters. This is so cool. I don't know if you realize this, Sam or chat. Who likes ice cream?
Oh, remind me, I got some ice cream for Pater's Pod for you to try, and I've never tried it either. It's Chinese, straight from China. And it's,
no way!
It's in a sack.
You got me hooked on your love. Think I caught all the feelings. For your kiss, I'm alive. Every touch sends me reeling. I gotta know where you now.
Wow, you know that I love ice cream.
Yes.
Cool. So we'll get into
try
that. So that's perfect timing. I was gonna say, Sam, I don't know if you know or the chat knows about the ice cream dwellers. Have you heard of the ice cream dwellers?
No. Tell me, please.
So, in ancient times, they kind of actually understood this better than in modern times, but one of the things that the physicians and scientists and nutritionists and body scientists don't actually fully understand is the human tongue and the ability to taste. There's a lot of talk about how we don't fully understand consciousness in the brain, and that's true as well, but the tongue doesn't get a lot of attention. Doctors, scientists, etc., philosophers really don't understand how the tongue receives taste. And one of the going theories out there, which I subscribe to, has to do with the ice cream dwellers, a tiny frozen sweet bud blaster. So with ice cream,
particularly ice cream.
But this is just for ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah. There's other blasters presumably, but I focus on ice cream.
Well, whatever.
My focus is ice cream.
Yeah, whatever's observable.
Call me crazy. I like ice cream. Guilty as charged. Like many hands went up in the chat earlier as well. But these guys, so they're in the cream and they're very small and they blast those buds that have to do with sweetness.
Wow.
Creating the sensation of a sweet tooth. In your mouth, sweet, enjoying it as well, was created by tiny men in the cream. Raise your hand if you didn't know that. Raise your hand if you wish you knew that before. Raise your hand if you might be going and telling some of your friends that later. Raise your hand if you might already know what some of the conversation over the Thanksgiving table this year is going to be in regards to that. Yeah, I already know. I might be telling my family, right? And you will be too?
It's a goldmine of conversation.
So guys, raise your hand in the chat if you will be telling that to your family this Thanksgiving, and you will be filming that with your iPhone and putting that on social media and hashtag Sweet Bud Blasters.
And wait till dessert when that apple pie or pumpkin pie comes out with the whipped cream or the iced cream.
That's when the perfect time to let them know would be.
Because you can act like it just came to you.
But I just realized something crazy. You could tell some of the children for Halloween this year, giving them candy. You can let them know too, and you can film that and put it on social media. Hashtag Sweet Bud Blasters. So that'll be really fun for you guys to do, get that going viral.
Let's get it viral.
Okay, guys, after that, we've got... Oh, this isn't so positive, is it?
No, this is really negative.
Yeah, guys, we got the Halloween Grinch.
Oh, God.
So, oh, crap. So the Halloween Grinch, guys, we've heard of the Christmas Grinch, the Green Grinch. Lives in a cave with a Green Grinch who hates Santa and wants to kill him. And we all know the famous story how the Green Grinch killed Santa and became Santa. And Santa's son became the new Santa after the Green Grinch voluntarily went to jail and served his sentence for that murder. And so that was the end of the Green Grinch, which we were so happy to see. The Green Grinch, I believe the Green Grinch is now deceased because this is an old story that is over 100 years old. So if the Green Grinch was alive, he'd be about 200 years old. So he must be deceased because the Green Grinch can possibly...
Now there's an orange one.
Oh my God, you jumped the... Yeah, so this is the Halloween Grinch, guys. We have confirmation that we have a Halloween Grinch this year, an orange Grinch. And some call him the Pumpkin Grinch. He goes by different names in different cultures.
It's fall, because if you don't have pumpkins in your region, there's usually fall leaves still.
Yeah, so some call him the Red Leaf Grinch. Some call him the Maple Leaf Grinch. In Canada, they call him the Maple Leaf Grinch. Where I'm from, I heard people call him the Pumpkin Grinch. In the South, call him the Pumpkin Grinch. Yeah. Some people might call him Orange Juice Grinch. I think they call him that in Mexico.
Many
in the Southwest, they call him Orange Juice Grinch. So just be careful this year. Be on the lookout for the Halloween Grinch. I think we can kind of guess what he might want to do. I don't even think I need to explain because some of the realmers and chatters are so elite and intelligent, and I don't think I need to even explain what he's probably going to try to do. And what would that probably be?
Just make a whole crap show.
No, he's going to try to steal your candies.
Yeah. Ruin the holiday. You think he's just going to stop at candy? You're naive.
You know, that's true. I hadn't thought that. I thought he would just stop at candies.
What do you keep your candy in, Doug?
I keep my candy in a plastic jack-o'-lantern bucket.
What are you going to keep your candy in when you don't have one anymore? Think about that.
He might smash it. He might smash my containers.
Yes, and then he doesn't even have to take out the candy, Douglas, because if you can't keep your candy, a pocket full as good as nothing.
My containers. I don't want the orange Grinch to smash my containers. I keep seeing things in my peripheries running around like this.
Really?
It's the Grinch. It's orange Grinch. It's like wind chimes. Do you hear those wind chimes?
No.
So cold. I hear wind chimes. Chat, do you hear the wind chimes? I think the orange Grinch is here already. I think orange Grinch is here. All right, guys, after that, we've got 243 hand towels. We keep a lot of hand towels in my bathroom, and I love it. I love my bathroom for that. I give my bathroom props for how many hand towels it has. How many hand towels you got in your bathroom?
A handful, and gosh, Doug, I went to the dentist yesterday and received a crown, and you know what they gave me?
A crown, so like a king.
Like it replaces your tooth more or less, the top of it. But they gave me a warm hand towel, Doug. And you should have seen the look on my face when I try to exit.
For wiping your ass.
Mouth.
Curse word detected.
And because the dentist operates on the
mine gives me one for my ass because that chair is hard, and so I wipe my ass with it.
Curse
Well,
word
that's cool.
detected.
So we're gonna have 243 hand towels on. Maybe we'll see similar ones to what yours dentist.
I try to leave. I was paying my bill and I was holding the hand towel still, and she said, "You want me to throw that away for you?" I said, "Gosh, you should have seen it."
I had mine when I wiped my ass when there was brown dirt all over it, and the hygienist said, "You must have had a lot of chocolate," because I guess she thought I was eating the wiping my teeth, but I thought she meant my diet, and I always misunderstood. Why would you say, "Oh, he had a lot of chocolate"? Because I mean, anything you eat comes out brown. So I didn't understand that, but now that kind of makes sense. And I was rubbing my mouth with. You're supposed to rub your teeth.
You got any Hollywood
But if you
plans?
rub your teeth with the dentist's cloth, then what's the point of even going? So they were supposed to rub with a brush.
It's for the crusty front.
But if I'm doing the dentist rubbing, then what is the dentist even doing? I'm just kidding. It's Seinfeld. Stand up.
Oh. You got to stand up for that.
What is that? What is that? Do you hear that?
It's just music.
Am I being filmed? What is this? Guys, after that, we've got KitKat Barmichael, the dessert dining expert. So this is really cool. Sometimes when I go out to eat with my family, or just alone for that matter, or with you, and you know this about me,
What do you do?
just get dessert. So we'll go to Olive Garden or Bonefish Grill. Bonefish Grill actually a great
get better
one.
at that.
I know. Well, now why? I love it.
You
So I
gotta
can
get
better
better
at
at
it. You don't respect my desire for dessert only. So I just get dessert. I just go straight to dessert menu. I mean, a lot of times they go, save room for dessert. And for me, actually, sometimes they go, did you save room for entree, reverse style? They said those exact words to me many times. They're trained to say that. All waiters are trained to say that. It's in waiter school. If the person orders dessert and they eat it as their entree, then you're supposed to say, save room for entree, reverse style? You're supposed to say those exact words. So I hear that all the time. That's like, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I wouldn't be doing the show. Let's just put it that way. So, this is KitKat Barmichael, the dessert dining expert. You bring him along to restaurants with you, and he knows pretty much every dessert menu. And if he doesn't know it that well, he knows every dessert. So he can analyze the menu. He can help you pick and pair. I like to mix and match. I'll get a chocolate mousse cake and a cheesecake to match, and I'll ask him to put it in a bowl, and I'll smash it with a fork and just eat it up like that. So he's good at pairing like that. He's good at recommendations. So he's really cheap. He's not bad. I mean, you're already tipping, 20%. Just add another 20%, and that's about his cut. So he's just tipping 40%. That's the way I see it.
What's
So
your dessert from Bonefish? I've never gone to Bonefish with you personally. I had to deny your invitation the other day.
I love the cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hand towels.
They used to have a starfish cookie that was pink like a starfish, but it tastes like a cookie.
Oh, sea cookie. Who's after that, I wonder?
Guys, after that, we've got the scissors locator. You might have needed this earlier.
Yeah.
So, guys, we have a pair of scissors here.
Why don't you reenact what happened earlier?
Oh, okay. I'll be you, okay?
Okay.
Where's the scissors? Wait a minute. Where's the scissors go? Wait. Hey, Doug, have you seen the scissors? Oh, gosh darn it. I can't find the scissors.
Curse word detected.
Oh, gosh darn it. Where did the dang scissors go?
Curse word detected.
Hey, say, Doug, have you seen the scissors? I can't find the gosh darn things.
Curse word detected.
That was him earlier. We lose the scissors all the time. I don't know what it is about these scissors. I don't know why we need them so often, but we have all these reasons we need scissors a lot here. And they sort of blend in. We have some storage back in the back area of the studio, and those pesky scissors are always blending into all the other gosh darn junk.
Curse word detected.
And so this is the scissors. Scissors locator. Who's the help you find?
Got mud? A little mud in your throat, huh? Who's after that?
Guys, we got the pumpkin spray inventor and CEO. This is really cool. I did not realize the medicinal properties of pumpkins. I've heard about popcorn being a superfood, which, you know, we've heard from the Borbingos people. Heard about some of these other superfoods, medicinal properties. Rubbing foods on the body is actually a new thing that's proven to be really, really beneficial to your health. Like taking traditionally a healthy food like broccoli, blending it up in a blender with some butter, heating it up in the microwave, and just rubbing that on your skin. They call it broccoli butter. And it's so good for the skin, and so good for the mind, the body, the soul, everything, brother. And I did not realize pumpkin is one of these super, super compounds that if you put it into a spray flat and spray that body with the pumpkin spray, guys, you will be seeing such amazing clear skin. Your longevity will increase 110,000%. Yes, you heard me, bro.
Where do they get it from?
Yes, you heard me, bro. Yes, you heard me, bro. They get it from the pumpkin patch. Any type of pumpkin patch, it doesn't matter. You can do a classic pumpkin. It doesn't have to be a specially grown pumpkin.
All right.
And they pump it out in a factory and bless it in a spray. And guys, this is the premier pumpkin spray inventor is the CEO, Pumpkin Man. His name is Pumpkin Man. So after that, guys, we've got the shieldsmiths competing for who made the best shield. I was not gonna throw this on you live, but Sam, we're gonna decide who made the best shield.
God.
I thought you might have seen that coming, guys. Tonight we'll be judging the shieldsmiths. We've got 10 shieldsmiths on the show tonight competing for who made the best shield. We're gonna put those shields to the test. We're gonna put arrows through them. Some of them claim to be bulletproof, so yes, we will be firing live ammunition at them. We'll be using swords. Did I say swords? We'll be using, no, arrows, swords.
Spears.
We'll be kicking on, banging them with our heads and all this, that, and the other. And maybe chat will be seeing if some of the chat can virtually destroy the shields with some of their words in the chat as well. And we're gonna judge who the best is. It's not gonna be hard because it's whichever one holds up the best. But there's style points as well. Yeah.
A lot of times style can help form.
Yeah.
In a shield, that would be an emboss, an engraving that happens to strengthen
Yeah.
the steel, hammered copper.
Yeah. I guess so.
You sure?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Holidays.
Yeah.
It's getting you excited?
Yes! Yeah, thanks, yeah. So after that, guys, we've got banished villagers who are annoying as shit, so...
Curse word detected.
You know, we talk a lot in ancient times or medieval times or in modern times banishing certain citizens for terrible, heinous crimes such as murder and other terrible, dark things we won't get into. And there's a place for banishment when this individual does commit a terrible, terrible, heinous act. And we banish them traditionally in ancient times. We banish them from the group and oust them from the community because they simply cannot involve them in the community. But we don't talk a lot about banished individuals who are just annoying. Just annoying. And I'd say we bring that back. Some of the individuals around me I'm just annoyed by, and they're not really doing anything wrong.
Well,
in fact, some would say they're better citizens than me. They're better citizens.
Yeah.
Go on.
They're standing on the periphery of banishment, or sometimes the actual village, or what could have been considered a village in the past. And they're hanging around, they're lingering, and they're testing the limits, Doug. You ever seen someone just play with the rules without breaking them? They play with the rules?
Yeah, and it's like, and I like to your point. I am. I love role play, and to your point, they're standing on the edge. It's like they're standing on the edge of a cliff, just begging to be pushed over. So that's kind of how.
And you're not allowed. I'm not allowed to go out and push them. Lest
oh, but
me
things
be
have
banished.
things are changing.
Lest me be banished.
Things have changed.
Who can say? Who can say? This is incredible posture. You should strike more frequently, Doug. Look at that. Look at you.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Who's after that?
Oh, gosh. Okay, sometimes I get a little confused. Sorry, guys. Guys, after that, we got best friends who do everything together. I saw some best friends earlier at the thrift store. I went to the thrift store, pick up some new threads. I actually got this shirt, which I'm so proud of. I'm so proud. This shirt makes me proud, and I'm so proud to own this shirt now. It's got a nice weight and a classic swagger to it. I love my button down. So I went to the thrift store and bought this, but I saw a couple of friends there. And I said, you guys look like best friends. What's going on with you guys? You guys seem like best friends. They said, excuse me, why are you talking to us?
Yeah,
Who
it's
are you?
invasive. It's a really...
I know, I just said, let me just, before I'm sorry.
Well, hey,
I'm
did it
butting
pay
in.
off? Did that question pay off?
It paid off, because I asked them, I said, are you guys best friends and do everything together? And they went, yeah, how'd you know? I went, I could just tell. I said, why don't you come on the show, talk about that, and enjoy each other, and enjoy maybe some new friends as well. We've got 52 new friends for you to meet tonight. They're live on the show. And they said, because I know, I could tell we would have 52 at this time. And they said, we're so ready to come meet 52 new friends, and 54 to match if you add on you guys as well, because they knew the show and they're fans of the show. And they're in the chat right now. And it is Smint and Kai.
Wow, Smint and Kai.
Yeah. So congrats to Smint and Kai. They're first friends who do everything together. So, after that, we've got Open Sign Esther. Traditionally, when you open a business, a brick and mortar, as they call them, you want to have a neon open sign, or at least one of those paper or metal ones that you can flip the other way.
Yeah.
And you would get by with just one of those solutions. I'd call that a suboptimal solution. But for some of those higher rollers, some of those more luxury brands, nicer brick and mortars, maybe it's a luxury clothing store that sells very high-end gear, very high-end merchandise. You want to be a cut above the rest, and you want to have a human sign. The Open Sign Esther, an incredible woman with an incredible ability to stand and tell and exude. It's not even written on her. She's not a sign spinner. Don't get the wrong idea. She just stands there like this, looking so cool. And when you look at her, you can read it. You go, oh, they're open. You just know. And so that's just open. So you'd need someone for the close sign as well. She's just for open.
A closer.
They might make our close sign, and I don't know if that's a profession. I know the open sign is one.
Why don't they just put, we can ask her this, but why don't they put just the clock on the front door instead of a sign?
Because it's not high end, and it's so
you put
clear
a clock,
that
you can look at it and see the clock and say, oh, I know what time it is, and then you know when it is open.
Yeah, it's so funny to listen to you think through these problems and talk about them, because what it does to me is it just totally reasserts and reaffirms my understanding of your background, which is that you have zero background or understanding of high-end merchandising, marketing, and branding. You have no idea and no ability to understand the any product that's high-end. We're talking about luxury markets, high-end jewelry, clothing, high-end automobiles, even jet planes, high-end experiences,
I know that.
Spa,
I know that.
treatments, 5-star hotel. You don't understand any
I
of
do.
that.
I know all that shit.
No, you don't. It's so funny to listen to you think through that.
You said
so
plain.
in the chat, who understands high-level
I know
branding
that.
marketing? If you understand that, I'm asking you in the chat, if you understand that, isn't it funny how he
I know that.
explores that?
I do know that.
Maybe we could run a poll and only answer the poll if you do have experience with high-end branding and marketing. But ask Dana, isn't it funny how he tries to understand high-end marketing and branding?
I know it. Quit screwing
Okay, we
with my
believe you.
ass.
Don't worry, we believe you.
You sure?
So, guys, after that, we've got ampersand, 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 ampersand.
I know them too.
Yeah, only vote in that poll if you understand high-level branding and marketing. Thanks.
I get it.
So, guys, after the ampersands, we've got Pasta Burner, the tableside noodle ignition crew. These are, should be say pasta burners, not burner, pasta burners. It's a group, it's a crew. One of the things I hate when I go to Olive Garden or an Italian restaurant, I get one of my favorite pasta dishes. It's not burnt. The pasta.
Yeah, you want it stuck to the bottom of the pan and scraped off.
No. Well, yeah, that'd be nice. I want the noodle burnt, and I just hate that. Can you guys relate? Maybe Dana, run that poll. Don't you hate it when it's not burnt? I mean, I'm talking about a noodle that's been cooked and then burned. So blackened, like torched, the noodle. So, not the dish, but the pasta itself. I hate that. I hate going to Olive Garden and it's not burnt. So what I do is I bring along, similar to the KitKat Bar Michael, the pasta burners, the tableside noodle ignition crew. They'll bring a butane lighter, they'll bring a Bic lighter, a cigarette style lighter or one that you would light a grill with, a grill lighter. And nowadays, guys, security is getting so tight at Olive Garden.
Curse word detected.
Security's getting so tight.
Curse word detected.
That they won't let you in with your crew of problem solvers. A lot of these guests tend to be
they won't let me in
explicitly
with my butanes.
They solve a problem of yours.
Yeah, well, I mean, my problems are normal like everyone else's, so thanks for trying to alienate me yet again in front of our audience.
Can you book outside?
I'm so happy for that, and that's so cool of you. No, I know you're not trying to be negative. Sorry, I'm being really defensive. I'm really insecure. But yeah, I can't bring a butane in because back in the day, man, we used to be able to bring in the flamethrowers and torches, like full on, and even like not Lincoln logs, but logs for a large fire. And we'd roast like the father
of fire, the log.
That's right. We'd roast over them the noodles, such as like a s'more, but it is just a noodle. Oh my God.
But no more. Those days are over. Not unlike what we previously discussed.
So the poll. Wow, pretty split poll. Do you hate when your pasta noodles ain't burnt? That's close. It looks like it's a yes, though. Wow,
it's
so close. Hate. That is odd. I would have thought that would have been pretty resounding.
There's so much hate in this world.
There's so much hate in this world. I know. I hate it.
And that's hypocritical of you. We can move past that because there's one less guest who is after that.
Guys, after that, we've got Peter Stormpdonster's Model Crawfordville Credit Union. This is Peter Stormpdonster, one of the premier model makers in the Southeast. He made us a Crawfordville Credit Union model, which he started making when I got off scot-free in my trial. If you haven't gone back and watched the episode where Judge totally absolved me from that case, go back and watch it. I believe that was episode, what was that, episode 50? No, 60. No, 70. No, 60. No, 50. No, 40.
I thought it was our
40.
first one. It's number 1.
I don't remember what episode that was, guys. I got off scot-free, so Peter is a big fan of the show, and he wanted to make us a model Crawfordville Credit Union. And of course, I put something special on the top. I've been wanting to use this for a while. I figured I'd put the yellow, just the yellow lid. I just thought it was cool, and I don't know if you guys like that or take it off and just kind of put it to the side, or just put it like here. Yeah, just put it there, and I don't know, guys. If you don't like it, just let me know. I can move this away. I mean, I could put it like there, or we try new things on the show, and it's like, it's fun. Like I want to be more adventurous on the show and try new things and go for those kind of crazy things, and so
just don't put it there.
Not there, so maybe it could go like here. Yeah, it looks like they want it farther away. So, would you mind having it by you?
That's gonna throw me off huge.
Okay, what if
I
it's
gotta
there?
stay in my
How about
flow.
that? That's fine.
That's gonna throw me off.
Oh,
huge.
come on!
I gotta stay in my flow.
All right, I'll just put it there. How's that? There we go. Can we be happy with that, chat? Is that okay? Just humor me. Can I just put it there?
I think that's gonna throw me off.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Daisy. She says, do you want it there? So I'm just going to leave it there. Sam, I'm sorry if that throws you off for now. You're going to have to deal with it. So just humor me. Okay, guys. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show tonight, we wanted to go over something important that we will be going over it from now on. And I don't want to say too much more about it, but I just want to throw up the...
Yeah, it's just going to be fun. But...
Yeah, so I just have to read attention. The following segments reflect reality as the hosts, Doug Bleichner and Sam Wagstaff, see it. The segments are entirely truthful from the host perspective. The stories and statements made hereafter are not fabricated or in any way fictional. However, in the process of presenting these segments and stories, the hosts of Skeleton Realm Live have opted to use artificially made third-party props and assets provided to them by Central Prop Agency, LLC. These props represent the highest quality and most realistic props available in the Southeast. As the largest warehouse of television and movie props, Central Prop Agency, LLC, provides unparalleled, quick, and easy access to professional-level props and sets at the most competitive pricing in the market.
That's cheap. That's incredible.
Yeah, so...
Oh, did you hear that?
What's that?
It appears pirates have visited us.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I think there's an artifact that you have. You have it.
Oh gosh, I was wondering what this was.
Oh my God.
Dude!
They visited us.
This is an ancient sword from Days of Pirates.
Yes.
This is so cool that we discovered a pirate sword, guys.
Oh my God, I guess we've been visited.
I guess this actually means either pirates lived here before it was a studio, or maybe pirates were here before and just visited us. But Sam, this is so cool. I wonder if this would be in a museum. The realism of that sword
is sharp?
Incredible. It is extremely sharp, and I just want to show you the confirmation of a pirate swagger. Look at the dangles, a leather dangle. I love this right here. This whole thing. This is so cool. You could grab it like this if you wanted and smash.
Wow,
This is a pirate smash. And so they would use a sword typically like that. That is so cool. Isn't that neat?
Wow.
So yeah, pirates must have visited us. This is so cool. You're in one. You best start believing in pirates. You're in one. You best start believing that an old ancient pirate sword is evidence of pirates having visited us in the show. You're in one. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. You best start believing in pirates. You best start believing in pirates. You best start believing in pirates. You're in one. You best start believing in pirates.
Uh-oh, Doug.
Cool. That is so cool.
Oh, I have been made king. Oh my God.
What, dude? You got to be made king?
Look at this. Oh, I've been made king.
Dude, that is so cool. Okay.
Oh.
Honestly, congrats, man. I'm so happy for you that you were made king. That crown is so incredibly realistic. Can we get a shot of that? Just show some of the jewels on that. That is... So, guys, if you think Sam's kind of telling a fib here...
Yeah, show the jewel.
Look at that.
Sapphire?
These are crown jewels.
Sapphire, ruby.
Diamonds to match.
God damn it, it's stuck in
Topaz?
It's stuck.
Stuck? Stuck on your ear? Your dangle's coming off. The dangles came out. The dangles came out. Wait, get it off, fucker! What the hell did you do?
It's off now. Yeah, let's fuck. This is bullshit.
Well,
No. Fuck this. We got it. It's time to tell the truth.
what do you mean, dude?
Fuck this. This clown bullshit.
We can't.
The fucking dollar store.
All right,
How
you
much
know
they
what?
charge
Okay.
for that rental. We can't even.
You know what? Now that you mention it, it just doesn't feel natural. And
Fuck.
yeah, I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna bust for sure. I need truth telling. I need truth telling. I'm truth needing hard. So it is truth time. And
That was
I feel
how
compelled to-
fucking wounded I could have just got.
Yeah.
That could have been way worse. And it's your fault. It's your damn fault, man. We're being blackmailed by our goddamn prop house. They're loading us with this dollar store dog shit.
Curse word detected.
They charge, $30 for 3 days of rental, and they got to bring them back, and then they charge you an extra rental fee if you bring it back after 9 a.m.
Sam, think about
Bullshit.
what you're doing by going down this road, because it's not
you're
too
the
late.
one-
It's not too late to turn back.
Well, you're
I
the
don't
one
think that they're
blackmailed,
going to
so-
be mad that we said they blackmailed us if we just walk it back, guys. This is part of a bit. This is
Have some
not
have a
blackmailing.
spine. Come, have a.
Because my ass is on the line if we fuck this up.
Yeah, well, you fucked it all up to first place. So have a spine.
Well, we've
come
already-
out and admit what.
Zach Linder says Sam almost strangled by his thirst for power, and I feel as though that's a little true.
Let's show him. Let's show him.
All right, just fucking show him, just to get it out of the way.
This is security footage. Doug pooped in every single prop toilet at the prop house, and they recorded it because they're a legitimate business, a warehouse. Of course, they have security cameras all over the place. It's been bothering me a long time. Now we're burdened that we have to include props in every single segment. Except for now, we're free, Doug. Can you just...
Which isn't so bad, actually, if we would have just done a better job.
We can't have pirates. We're going to run out. We're going to do Army Men next week. They have us down for just this week. We're going to do pirates, crown, cowboys.
All it requires... Turn the fucking music off.
Curse word detected.
All it requires is being a little bit more creative when we could have incorporated props. But now the cat's out of the bag. And just to excuse myself, I mean, now it's fucking over anyway. We forfeited it all. So there's the photo that we didn't want anyone to see. Well, now you obviously didn't fucking care about showing.
Curse
you should be thanking
detected.
me. You should be thanking me. You're freed
Let
from
me
this.
just say.
We're probably blacklisted, though.
Fine. If you have a large warehouse and you are putting dozens and dozens of absolutely realistic toilets, because let's be honest, the Central Prop Agency, LLC, is one of the best prop agencies in the Southeast. So we're talking about premier level, movie quality, TV quality, professional level props. You're telling me that when there's a room with 200, 300, 1,000 perfect pristine toilets, that they've never had somebody come in and get confused like that? How could you not get confused like that? I feel as though I'm being sort of
You're not the only
held
one.
to an insane standard that when I see this, I don't get excited about using them. I don't get excited about using. It's wrong for me to get excited about using them.
It's just a burden on the show. We got to do cowboy, or we don't anymore. We can move on if you want to do the original program, unless you want to do the Cowboy Robbery Saloon segment now. I didn't want to. I don't think you wanted to.
No, let's just move on.
Let's do our own show.
Piece of fucking shit.
Nice. They're a good prop house, but they gave us all the dog
that's a
shit.
good sword. I mean, it's pretty good.
The Walking Dead, it was in a similar predicament as
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on. That does feel good to have the weight lifted off my shoulders. So, guys, this is cool. Okay, let's move on to something that we really actually are excited about.
And we might actually, we'll have to find a new prop house for this one.
Yeah, okay, which shouldn't be too hard. There's a number of them, although they are pretty good. But
let's find epic music.
Guys, we are in the works on a new feature film that we are so excited about. We are in the preliminary stages, but we have been able to shoot some, what would you call them in the movie business?
Pre-concept.
Pre-concept deck art shots.
Yeah.
We have some of those. We did get some stand-in actors.
Style frames, and we've put together a portfolio of those to give an idea to a producer at a big Hollywood studio, somebody like a Steven Spielberg. You have goosebumps.
Spielberg, or somebody like a George Lucas, or somebody like Tyler Perry might be interested in this one as well.
Fuck, that's a good
Atlanta
idea.
style.
Curse word detected.
Spruce Mouthman says, I see a toilet, I gotta go. Sam is making too much of this non-story as usual. I can't agree more with that. So yeah, we put together...
Refund him.
We'll refund that, and we'll get to that later as well. But so guys, we put together an incredible movie. It's called Eternal Battleground.
Woo!
This is a crazy idea. So Sam and I just had this idea the other night, a couple months back. Imagine, here's the elevator pitch. Imagine every single war in history. Are you with me? Imagine every single war in history. And this is the part where I asked the producers and the executives, I said, what's your favorite war? And someone goes, Vietnam War. I go, okay.
Civil War.
Any more? Yeah, they go, Civil War. I go, any more? And sometimes a smarty pants goes, oh, how about the war with Carthage and Rome? And I go, they know their history. And I go, guess what, guys? You can have a movie with every single war of all time, and that's not all. One of the most awesome battles, actually many battle scenes as well, because guess what this movie would be about? Would be about every single battle, every single war of every single time, of every single soldier fighting one giant eternal battleground to who sees the winners of them all.
Everyone battling. They're transported. They're all transported. So now for the weeds, they're all put together. I wanted to cut it off at what, Revolutionary War?
Heck no, I said no. I said we're not cutting off there. We're going all the way back to ancient times.
Okay. But, we had,
Huh?
in the bad guy, there's a few things we gotta agree or still circle around. But every war at the same time. Did we agree on angels? Are we putting
angels? Yes, dude. Angels should be in there for sure.
Okay.
It should be spiritual war.
I thought it was gonna be.
It's every freaking war, dude. I don't get what you don't understand about this. And future as well.
Yeah, future.
Future as well. That's the other thing I forgot. But this is crazy. So, yeah,
civil, Vietnam, revolutionary, future, Desert Storm, and Iraqi freedom together, and angels as well.
Romans.
But I think maybe I don't know. Spears? I was thinking guns.
Yes, dude.
Guns, just guns.
We already put together all the deck for this, though.
I know, but there's other ones that.
This is badass. So this is one of the scenes I spearheaded. Imagine seeing badass warriors on horses, Roman swagger, but also coming on the top is an Apache helicopter.
Yes, and
And
they're
guess
riding
who's
a
on top of
helicopter.
that? An Apache warrior, Native American warrior.
That's pretty cool.
That would be so badass.
But that fits in with the War of 1812, so that can sort of fit in the nut range. We can still keep it American. We can still keep it American.
So they go to another planet where the battle
this is more
occurs.
what I'm
That's
talking
outside
about.
of time. Do you understand that, fucker?
Yes, but this is more what I'm talking
this is
about.
badass. Americans of all creed and color, race, background, Americans coming together, a story as old as time of American power, not just of all walks of life of America now, but of all time, coming together to fight the enemy of the future too.
Here's one great example.
This is so cool. Colonial cyborg swagger. Colonial, that's all I'll say is colonial cyborg swagger.
Let's go through the acts. Let's go through the we're doing, what we're trying out here is a 3-act structure. And what we're talking about is, at first, World War II guys are fighting the revolutionary guys. They're going, who's that? You know?
They're confused. It doesn't look like what they recognize.
I was just in a war, and now I'm fighting a different,
They're like, wait, who's that? That's the enemy. Yes. Yes, now you're talking my language.
Wow, okay.
Now have I convinced you?
That is so
powerful.
So powerful.
Powerful.
Holy
that is
cow.
a Civil War, United States Army general with a ancient Egyptian pharaoh making an alliance, perhaps, or maybe about to go off at each other because their enemies trying to negotiate.
With World War II paratroopers to match behind. Oh,
yeah.
This is
now. This is where we could kind of play with some of the cinematic universe. So if we got Ridley Scott involved with this, we could do something like this. This is an example. So if we get Scott on board, Scott might say, "Yeah, throw Alien in. We love it. We could throw Alien in."
They'd call that a big get. That'd be
a get. So imagine a Civil War, and this is like an old Civil War guy,
and
but he has a modern weaponry with Vietnam American swagger.
He made friends with Vietnam men. And he gave him his M16.
Exactly. And this was something I really wanted to shoot to just do concept of, because I thought old meets new, not just with the soldiers, but imagine old meets new with the machines and the gear, what we call Gears of War, one of the great games.
Tech helping tech.
Yeah.
Horse tech.
So
technology is a horse, right?
Exactly. Horses were technology and it's continued to be. And in this setting, imagine if a helicopter, how would you get the horse over the mountains quickly? Because the Romans need their horse, that's all they know. So they're gonna keep their horse. So the helicopters of a Vietnam helicopter, and we have to remember, in the old times, they would sometimes watch the battles.
Yeah.
In the old times, before they knew how, before World War I, they would sit on the hill and watch a battle. It was almost like the pageantry, so we could include that. So there would be civilians there as well. You see a lot of women and children there just watching. So I don't know. These are all just crazy ideas right now. They're kind of in the preliminaries.
It's big. We got a couple pages of the script written.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of pictures, though. That's just a taste. Doug and I made over hundreds of pictures.
It's mostly pictures. Yeah.
We made so many good ones, too.
Yeah.
There's one where the Vietnam man, he's clubbing the bad guy with from the Revolution.
1812. The Civil Revolution was before 1812. Yeah. So the Civil Revolution was when the British coats fought for the.
But now they get transported to Vietnam's troops.
Yeah. It's all. Yeah. So Vietnam was one of the other ones as well. Yeah.
And if there's any missing, we can throw those in, probably stir them in.
Yeah. So there would be. So yeah, America Forever says gas station. I don't usually read it on Super Chat, but. This would be kind of a patriotic movie, too, and it'd be fun in that way. So we could maybe see if some of the George Lucases of the world might be into that. Because we could incorporate a Star Wars, too, like a Jar Jar. Like Jar Jar could be a part of it, or even like a pod racer.
I would really encourage us to go for summer blockbuster and leave out the ancients and bring in, for example, an alien.
Oh, gosh.
But we can talk about...
I might not budge with my ancients.
We'd have to swap.
Yeah.
Do a little swap.
Yeah, we could...
They say kill your darlings.
Gosh.
So I would ask you to kill yours.
Okay.
Agree?
Agree. Now, I have a little bit of bad news for everybody, Sam included. I haven't told you a whole lot about this. And this is really relevant for some of you guys who were with us last week who participated in our cash giveaway. And I hate to say this. But guys, Scare rescinded the offer and needs his money back.
Oh.
So I don't know if you remember last week, we did a really big cash giveaway and it was really exciting. There was a lot of fanfare and there was a lot of support from the community and I know some of you guys won a ton of cash and we already sent it. And I actually saw in the Discord, if you're not in a Discord, join our Discord, but I did see in the Discord some of y'all got like new cars. I saw some of y'all actually put some down payments on a house and you got locked in at those 8% mortgage rates, which I was like, be careful with that, because, for other reasons, but,
it's got to go back?
He needs his money back, and so the problem is we don't have it because we gave it to some of y'all. So what I wanted to say was, we need the money back, and Sam, I have a little bit of a bone to pick with you, and I wasn't going to get too upset with you. Why don't you go to the next one? I think I have another graphic for this. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it like kind of positive and say thank you for. I can barely read that.
And from everyone here at Skeleton Realm, happy Halloween, holidays, and happy. That's pretty fun. Happy
I wanted to just
say
happy holidays and just keep it kind of positive, but we do need the money back, and so the system that I wanted to do was like last week. If you guys super chatted. I think it was if you super chat like $1, you got 10 grand.
We got a new one, so maybe he's sending it.
If you could super chat the amount that you sent,
times what?
Times 10,000. Actually, just send the amount you sent last week, and we'll keep that way. We have a record, and then we can get that from you later. But just let us know, because it doesn't save the super chat. I couldn't go back and look. But I wanted to say, Sam.
What?
And this isn't to really pick
at you. They got it.
They
can return it, I think.
Zach Linder says, I already spent the 19.9. Yeah, well, Zach, you gotta have to sell whatever it was, and at least...
It doesn't matter if you spent it. The number is all that matters. It doesn't have to be the same in money, right? It doesn't have to be the same money.
It's just give us back as much as you can,
it's
man.
The amount.
Like, if it's 19.9, man, I don't know how much you spend of that, but if you bought like something, just sell it, and if you can't get what you put into it, just give us as much as you can. Dark Marker says, Tyler's life-saving surgeries will have to be undone. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we have been in talks with his physician, and he's gonna redo the surgery and get the money back. But anyway, Sam, I don't want to nitpick you and the things you do on this show, but last week you really dug into as the why. Why would Scarecrow buy a pumpkin for 600 grand? Why this? Why that? Why couldn't he just go to Kroger? And I tried to explain to you that Scarecrow and people like Scarecrow have a hard time picking up pumpkins. Their bones are brittle, and you had such a hard time. You said, why couldn't he just go to Kroger and get one for $6? Why do you have to give you 600 grand? And Sam, I'm so happy to say that that's why Scarecrow rescinded the offer, and that's why the deal's off. So thank you to Sam. So everyone say thank you, Sam, for absolutely ruining that deal. One of the best deals of all time.
How did he
undoing one of the best deals of all time for our show and our brand and for our fans? So you guys can thank him.
So he went to Kroger and got it, like I said?
No, he demanded his money back because he had a 2-week stipulation in the contract to get the money back, and I presume that he went to go get another one because I have the one that
He returned it.
He gave it back to me, and he wrote on it with fucking Sharpie. It says Scarecrow's pump cam. So This is useless now. I thought maybe I could sell it to somebody else. Maybe not for 600 grand, but for something. And now I have a useless fucking pumpkin. And guys, you gotta give the money back. And it just fucking pisses me off.
Well, we got to talk about the segments before. I wanted to ask that on air if I knew it would cost us or cost.
You should fucking know. You should know, dude. When a deal like that is made, don't fucking question it, especially when the fucking guy has 2 weeks to go back on it.
Curse word
That's deal
detected.
making 101. Just shut your fucking mouth.
Curse
We
word
should have separate
detected.
Don't
dressing
try to talk
rooms.
somebody into going back on a deal. Once it's made, just zip your mouth.
I'm saying that you are the one that stipulated separate dressing room, green room situation. Now we don't get to talk before and get on the same page. I have to ask all these questions during the stream.
Shane B says, I will never financially recover from this. I'll be in debtor's prison by week's end. Yeah, so how do you feel about that? You put a fan in debtor's prison, Sam. Does that like warm your heart?
I didn't spend any of the portion that I was able to keep. I don't know
Fallout
why.
1100 says I already converted the money into me coins. That's terrible. You're gonna get half of it back if you try to sell those me coins on the market now. They're 100% down. They lost 100%.
These are
Gas station says this is my last $2. Dan Levine says here's your money back. Sorry for taking it. Thank you, Dan. So guys, I don't know what to. I just get so much fucking rage in me.
Well, it's you gotta. Oh, jeez.
Bust this motherfucker up! This sucks ass!
Let's see it.
Alright. And now I got fucking pumpkin all over my MacBook. So I'm gonna have to return this too. And this is worthless now. My freaking MacBook's fucking totally worthless.
I got a new dustbuster.
Show the ground. I want to smash this fucker. Oh, my new fucking shirt too. God damn it. God damn it. Sucks. Fucking thing sucks. Fuck it. I'm sorry for my
Curse
language.
word detected.
Sorry for my language, guys. I'm sorry for my language. And it smells like pump as well. What a mess. Oh, God.
It's a messy.
I got pump juice on my...
You are so.
Which is not a bad thing. Pump
You're
is
so
good,
pumped
very
up.
therapeutic for the skin. So that's good.
I'll get the dustbuster. We can try out the new dustbuster during Pater's pod.
Okay.
This is huge.
Okay, this is big, guys. If that wasn't big enough, this is super crazy. And there's not a whole lot to say about this, but just to make it public, as part of the stipulation of our deal with Michael Corp, Michael Fuel. We're switching to Michael Fuel. I know a couple months ago we talked about how we ran our studio. We use an unconventional power source. We use elements of electricity in some places, such as with batteries, to run the show. But primarily, we do run the show with human urine that I do produce, and I collect it in jars in my bedroom, and I bring it into the show. And you know, maybe like one of the smaller mason jars. I don't know if that's a 12-ounce pour. Might be a 12-ounce pour.
8 with ice.
Yeah, an 8 to 12-ounce pour, right on the brim. And I fill it up to the brim. One of those will get us through about 2 hours, so we use about one of those a week for the show. But guys, we have switched to Michael Fuel, much more efficient, much cheaper actually, and of course much better for the environment. Michael Fuel, just a superior fuel. So that's the fuel source that the show will be using from now on, and we're so happy to be a part of that Michael Fuel family. And so now you will start seeing that hashtag Michael Fuel on the content, just to let everybody know that, yeah, Julia puts it really well. The Skeleton Realm runs on Michael. So that's a great way. So maybe we could actually incorporate that. So yeah, guys, just excited to announce that and just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And cheers, dude. It's got a glass of Michael right ready to go.
I know, it's so good. So we'll do a follow-up, tell you how it's going. If it works.
Yeah.
If this shit even work.
So I wanted to do something too, because people keep asking me in the Discord. Join our Discord if you haven't. By the way, like the video and subscribe if you haven't to match. Really helps us out in the algorithm there. CalMax says glad Pablo Michael could help. Michael Fuel. Hashtag Michael Fuel. I get this a lot in the Discord. Tyler Jones' wife says use rubbing alcohol to remove Sharpie. Thank you. That's a good tip. Tyler Jones' wife says never mind. Chat sent late. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think. Well, there's still some on there that could be removed. It might make it look a little prettier. So, I get this all the time in the Discord. They say, Doug, when are you going to start streaming video games similar to a famous video game streamer like a PewDiePie or somebody like a QVC who is streaming a gaming swagger? Play games. We want to see you game. We want to see how you game, brother. We
Not just game. They want game and chat about.
They want to game and chat live. They want to do a live stream with me gaming. You know, I am a famous player of old school RuneScape. I'm a big prolific player there. Some of the stats I'm gathering and some of the XP I'm gathering on that game, incredibly impressive. I'm out there in the wilderness, really going at it. I've got a hybrid pure that I'm on right now, just a baby pure. You know, just with just flames of Zammy, and then we come in with the Gmaul spec. You know, nothing that special, but. And I like to just hang out around middle drags. Maybe I go to east drags and just really go at, some of the bots. I just collect the hides and the bones just to really stack those up in the bank. And of course I got a main. I got 99 range on it. I've been training mage. I've been ice bursting monkeys, maniacal monkeys, trying to get that mage up. Only 92 mage, trying to max it to 99. And then I'll probably do some in-game bossing and stuff like that. So I could do all sorts of stuff. Gaming. Okay, so just before you call me that I'm not a gamer, I'm a gamer, okay?
Yeah, but
and I love to fucking game.
The problem is no one likes
Curse
that game.
word detected.
So, hush! That's fine, and you're totally right.
So how are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna branch out and play some more games for you guys and show you how I game. Watch me game. So we're gonna game tonight. All the gamers are rejoicing. I can hear them now screaming. So we got a gamer chair, and I'm gonna have my traditional gamers. Oh, I got pumpkin in my nose. It itches. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. This is how I typically do it at home, and this is how I would game probably for a live stream, like on Twitch or on YouTube as well.
Earlier you said that this is called not just any gamer's chair, it's a gamer's web.
That's a gamer's web, yeah. So I use a gamer's web. Different gamers use different stuff. But first of all...
Oh, and this special piece of equipment, so...
Yeah, so let me show you guys...
you have to explain this one.
This is just my helmet that I use when I game. There's some power systems involved. Helps with my mentation as I game, and it helps with some of the oxygen that gets to my body that I need. But every good gamer knows you have to have protection as well. So I use these on my hands, which is really what a gamer's hand is the point of contact between them and the virtual world. Let's be honest. Touching the keyboard, touching the controller can get messy.
Yeah.
And it can get difficult, and you can get chafed.
Well, you can lose your advantage as well.
Absolutely. So you want to be quick? Exactly. You're thinking like a gamer. So guys, I wanted to just play some games. Okay, where's my...
Oh, cool. Nice controller.
So I get in my spider's web, and
so you've got a number of games you're going to be playing. Isn't that right?
So then I get comfortable and I get ready to game.
Let's go. Oh, how about you want some music too?
Yeah. So that's my radio. I like to listen to 99X.
Oh, let me get your breathing. That good?
Win the game! Win the game! Dude, quit camping! Win the game!
So of course
yeah. Hush, I'm trying to game, dude.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. What?
Just what games are you playing there? What do you got?
Racer and Racer Contest. Playing Medieval Kingdom. I'm also playing shooters. Left. Chat, what's up? Yeah, totally. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Let's pump you up a little bit.
The new movie was awesome, yeah. I didn't like that actor. He sucked. Yeah, I was about ready to pump. Dude, yeah. I personally don't really actually know, but personally I think that pumping was probably what, like, yeah. Chat, what do you guys think about pumping? What do you guys want to do? Chat, who am I? Chat, who am I? Chat, where am I? Yeah. All right, so that's probably enough gaming. Okay, so that's kind of a preview. I could do streaming like that for you guys. Oh shit. Hit me up if you want a spider's web. Only if you want a spider's web, because I can give you a promo, an affiliate link for one of these. These are sick. Show the web a little bit with this camera.
This is an incredible seat.
So super, super comfortable. They call it a spider's web. Now show that. I didn't actually show that.
Yeah, let's get that.
Perfect for a soda tube, like almost perfectly engineered. Almost kind of like they did that on purpose. So yeah, soda tube, perfect for a spider's web. But yeah, hit me up if you want one. I can send you an affiliate link. It has to be through email on a PDF attachment in the email, which I can't, hard to explain why, but yeah, could you get my radio? Just turn that off.
Sorry. Okay, that's
cool.
a beautiful radio. Here.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll use this during Pater's pod.
So yeah, guys, let me know if that is something that like you might want to see me do. Like I said, I could do that on Twitch. Just people have been asking. I could even stream it right to Discord or just do it on YouTube as well. So just let me know. Okay, what's next?
This is a big question you've got prepped here. I don't know if we can even handle this, but let's.
Yeah. So kind of the last segments here are kind of. Just like one's a question I had, one is a little discussion. Sort of, we call this the end of show discussion. Not really the end of show. We got a couple more to go through, but I just want to remind everybody: if you get on the Patreon, you can get an addition. We're going to do a podcast after this. We do it live and we just chat for fun. And there's a special new show that we've got that's in the works that's going to be available for Patreon, which is really exciting. You're going to want to hear about that. So go on the Patreon if you haven't. But before we get to that, guys, I wanted to ask a question. And pose a theory. In fact, are feet and hands the same and they're just shaped different? So there's a lot of different body theories going right now. I did not attend medical school. I have some friends that did. I have a number of friends that did. Like I went to high school with some people who did end up going to medical school as a physician. I have a cousin who is a physician. My father was a physician. So, I understand physics and the body very well. And so before you try to attack me for posing this question as a layman, I do know a lot. But the question remains, I think, and this is a profound question that's more complex than it seems. Are feet and hands the same? They're just shaped different. Sam, right off the bat, when you hear that, what is your answer to that?
It's an incredibly good question, Doug. And like you said, we may not be doctors, but we have performed surgery. Go back to episode 30, I believe.
That's right. So we're pretty qualified, yeah.
Exactly. And but the problem is that we were surgery. All surgery occurs on the abdomen, and the surgeons don't touch these suckers on the tops and bottoms. So really, the jury is out, especially for you and I.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is a question about something that we have not a lot of knowledge about. That's true. So maybe someone in the chat knows. Fallout 1100 says, Doug, add me on OSRS. I am Rizzle. All right, okay.
Game on, brothers.
Gamers coming together and enjoying the community. Yeah, so I just wanted to make some, I wanted to ask some more questions to help us get to the meat of the matter about this.
What's here? Yeah.
So I wanted to add something. They both have 5 danglers, so I would say that this adds some credence to the idea that they are the same. What do we mean when we say something is the same? And this goes back to the Greeks. The Greeks talked a lot about this.
Yeah, they talked almost only about this, right?
The form of something. So there are types of things, and then there are varieties of that platonic form. And there are varieties of it that fall short of being that perfect platonic form. So my theory would be, since they both have 5 danglers, and this might be how an ancient Greek thinker would pose it. They'd say, well, they both have 5 danglers, which means they are both things with 5 dangles.
And therefore the same.
Therefore the same. There you go. You jumped the gun.
Interesting.
Yes. And that's just to say they are of the same type. Now we know that a hand is a hand and a foot is a foot, but that's just getting down to semantics because one is on top and one on bottom. But they are 5 dangled having things.
Mm-hmm. Does the essence of them depend upon the top or bottomness?
So if they are the same, does it then follow that arm and leg are same? Because what is an arm or leg but to connect the body with the 5 dangled having thing? Right?
Yeah.
So follow me here. Arm and leg the same. What do you think?
I think that's, if anything, that's true.
Yes,
maybe the danglers.
I think we can rest on that. Yeah.
If anything, that's going to be the same. But
so again, walking equals a handshake with the ground. We can make more conjecture, more similarities. Walking, handshake with the ground. Yes, I would say yes. I'll reserve my answers though. Sam, what do you say? Chat, what do you say?
Doug, I'm just going 100% with you on this one. I think there's no. If you are trying to split hairs on this, if you're trying to disagree with Doug here on this one, you just give up. You're fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Snowball's chance.
And I think the last point really drives that home. Is kicking a ball is high-fiving a friend? Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So a ball. This is more like 2 people kicking. So this would be like a 3-way high five, sort of.
Curse word detected.
But this is the same. The idea stands. Kicking a ball is like high-fiving a friend. So I guess that brings us back to say that these things are. It's all kind of the same,
Yeah. Fascinating. Okay. Now
So, guys,
let's sink our teeth into something.
Exactly. Let's sink our teeth into the meat and potatoes. Everybody has been begging for this too. This is like an episode where we give everybody what they want finally.
Finally.
So people have been begging me to game and stream. Now I'm gonna give you guys what you want, which is what everybody wants, which is what I've been wanting, frankly, for a while. MeMoreTV hasn't really let us.
Exactly.
They finally said, go ahead and do it.
Off the hook.
Guys, let's get into some celeb and professional athlete goss, aka gossip. Let's talk about the hot goss right now. It's all over X.com. Trending goss on a celebrity style, and not just a celebrity, but a professional athlete, because we do distinguish between celebrities and professional athletics.
Yes.
A professional athlete's not really a celebrity, and a celebrity's not really a professional athlete. They're separate, and we categorize them out like that to make the distinction so that we can enjoy talking about them as well.
Who's first? Let's see who we're going to either kiss or kill.
So I wanted to talk about somebody who's been in the news a lot, which is Celebrity 124554336A. Huge in the news, and I wanted to say that I maintain a positive stance on Celebrity 124554336A for various reasons pertaining to my background and my personality dispositions. So I will remain loyal to some of my background and personality dispositions, and I will maintain a positive stance on Celebrity 124554336A. Sam, would you agree with that? Or?
I agree 100%, but what I just don't think is fair is the publications that don't even want to repeat it, but they're referring to them as 12455436A.
Right,
I find that just egregious.
Yeah,
It's a bit poor taste.
which is really a separate point.
They'll do anything for clicks.
That's right.
Absolutely anything. And I say that's not it. You said it, brother. Who's after that?
Yeah, so professional athlete 90439C3XB. huge in the news, really controversial. I know we don't like to get into controversy, but I just wanted to say that I maintain a neutral position on professional athlete 90439C3XB, and that's really due to disinterest in the current controversy surrounding them. I'm just disinterested.
That's healthy, yeah.
I think it's fine to just not be interested in that. Some of the things that they've gotten into recently, to me, it doesn't deserve my interest and my attention. So I'm gonna have to sit on the sidelines, so to speak, with this one.
Well, our one Twitch viewer is Ballsack420.
Ballsack420, yum, pump, bust. Thank you, Ballsack420.
Curse word detected.
We had membership gifts out the ass by Goat Bender.
Woo!
5 gifts out the ass.
Curse word detected.
So guys, here's a celebrity couple that's been in the news so much. I bet you're tired of hearing about it, but you probably couldn't guess my stance on them. But celebrities 293874PDEX333 and celebrity 0923392ZE.4. I maintain a negative opinion of celebrities 2938744PDEX333 and celebrity 0923392ZE.4 due to their actions being of a nature that is antithetical to my values. I have to stand behind my values at a certain point. I draw a line in the sand. Some of the actions of these two is antithetical to my core values, not even my peripheral values, but my core values.
I'm right there with you. Frankly, I don't like to dip into this stuff all that much, but you must admit, Doug, when these two have spawn, they're going to be just incredible.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. But you got to think about privacy, too.
So last but not least, I just wanted to talk about professional athlete 099443455XFDOS.83 for team R9092.33. So this is going to come as a shock to some of you guys, but I maintain a positive opinion of athlete 099443455XFDOS.83 for team R9092.V.33 due to my geographic location and affiliation with team R9092.V.33 and as a consumer of their branded products and lifestyle. So guys, I can't get away with some of that geographic loyalty that I do have.
Such a jock. Such a jock.
I'm going to come out and support.
Jockster. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Beyond here, where do we go, Douglas?
Guys, we're going to go to Pater's podcast and enjoy an additional hour with you guys, chatting live and pumping and busting the match. Get on the Patreon if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't liked the video for us. And just have a blast and have fun and be kind to your loved ones and friends this week as we enjoy the upcoming week. Is it Halloween? No, Halloween's a week after that. What's next week? Episode 79, so we have a special on episode 80, so definitely join us for that. But join us for next week as well. And we hope to see you next week as well. And Sam, I'll let you have the last word.